What's up, Car Kings? It's your boy Scott Leonard back at it again. I'm heading out to Porsche South Orlando today to do the 40,000 mile service on my car. When we're done doing the service on the car, we're gonna go over the paperwork. We'll go over some of the ownership fees of this car. If you haven't taken a look at the other videos on this channel, I want you guys to go through my history, take a look at some of those videos on the channel. I'm sure you'll find some content that's interesting to you. He told me that everything would be covered by the 5-year service plan that I have on the car, but we'll go over it either way when I'm done. It does have the WISAC package on it. You can tell because of the carbon fiber mirrors. You got the carbon fiber hood with the Naka duct for air. I really kind of want to get that done to my car. I looked this fender up, like the OEM part. It's like $14,000 for that fender. They're carbon fiber fenders. I'm just waiting for maybe some aftermarket company to start making one that's modeled after your original. You have like these vents on the top of the fenders that release air pressure from the tire well. The engine bay is not quite exposed, but at least you get the air box and carbon fiber that you can look at. Carbon fiber swan neck wing reduces air pressure buildup underneath the wing. All of this is technology coming from the GT3. This one has the WISAC package, so I'm assuming that these wheels are the magnesium wheels. When you do the WISAC package, you get the air intakes and carbon fiber. This car sounds really good when you're actually driving it because you can hear all the air coming in from the sides. And prices are actually dropping on these. It's $190. Do you have a Taycan? I'm not a big fan of the electric cars. What I do like about Porsche is that at least their electric car has like some personality to it. It's not like Teslas that all look the same. That's the Macan S. This is like the smaller version. The larger version is the Cayenne. This one actually has leather seats. It has deviated stitching on it. If you look here, this is plastic. This brings me back to the GT4RS that they have over here. Did that have the stitching and the bucket seats? I didn't take a good look in the interior. Yes, they have the bucket seats in this one. The Alcantara dashboard, which also has a deviated stitching, and he has the racing stripe on the wheel. Except you can even see from out here, some of the buttons on the center console don't have anything on them. Pet peeve of mine. Like, if you're going to get a car that costs like $190,000, I would want all of my buttons to have some function. I think that this car actually underneath has a different chassis. I don't think it's the same chassis as the GT4, because previously the reason why the GT4 didn't have the same engine as the GT3 is because the engine didn't fit the car. So in order for them to fit the engine in the car, they had to rotate it, and it has a different chassis. This is a 2023 GT4. I'm trying to find the price on this one, but I don't see it. With the bronze wheels, it's also sold. I don't see the price on the car for this one though. Last year was the last model year for those. Let's take a look at the cars that are outside really quick. There's just a lot of SUVs out there, to be honest. Let's take a quick look at the Aston Martin they have out there. They always seem to have an Aston Martin here. Every time I come here, there's an Aston Martin, but I think this is a different one. I guess a lot of people trade out from Aston Martin to Porsche. All I know is that these depreciate like crazy, and I wouldn't want to get one of these. They all look the same. The front of this car, in my opinion, looks like a Ford Focus. And I've seen Ford Focuses going down the road, and I've wondered, like, is that car or is it not? Because to me, they look literally the same. Every time I come here, there's always one of these here, and it's always a different one. So I'm assuming people trade out of them a lot. Actually, a Boxster and a Cayman. The Boxster and the Cayman, these should be pretty affordable. $96,000 for a 2024. And $85,000 for the other one. Today's a nasty gray day. I thought yesterday was bad, but today is actually worse. It's just super gray outside. Let's take a look at this race car. You can see all the aero on it. Center lock wheels, but they're not like the fancy ones you'd see on everyone. It's like actual race car. The whole inside of it's gutted. 992 Turbo S. Just the standard comfort seats in there. It's a fast car, but it's very subtle. Too subtle for me. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I think we've seen everything that there is to see here. Stay tuned for the next video. If you're not subscribed, do not hit the subscribe button. I want you to go through my past videos and then subscribe so you don't miss the future videos. Finished up the job, 40,000 mile service with the Porsche. It was actually free. It was covered by my plan. Every single time I get this car serviced, I need tires. These are Pilot Cup 2s. For the set, it's about $2,000. I've serviced the car 4 times so far. All 4 times that I've serviced this car, I've had to get new tires. 2,000 times 4, it's $8,000 in tires alone. I feel like I might be lying to myself when I say that if I sell this car, I'm gonna make a profit because I've spent a lot of money on service so far, but it's mainly because of the way I drive. Today's been a long day. I'm exhausted already. When I get home, I'll put together a full inventory of how much it's cost me to have this car for the past 2 years. Next car is gonna be even worse though, so I'm getting used to it. That's the cost of having a fun car, I guess. Get something to eat. I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. Let me know what you want to see next, and also if you have any suggestions or any ideas for what I should do to this car next, let me know. I think the next thing other than the exhaust is going to be headers. You guys let me know, and thanks for watching.